Hey, Raccoon. Hey, Raccoon. Are you that new raccoon? I wonder if that's the same raccoon I seen a while ago. I don't think it is. I don't think that's the same raccoon that I seen a while ago. Might be, but I don't think so. Okay, let me see if I can get closer. It's about 6 o'clock in the morning. Clouds in the sky. I got a short sleeve shirt on, very thin short sleeve shirt. Feels like it's about 60 something degrees, 68 degrees maybe. 65 degrees. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can walk over there closer. Hey, Raccoon. Hey, can I walk over there closer to new raccoon? Squirt. Squirt. Can I walk closer? I walk closer to that raccoon right there. I walk closer to that raccoon right there. Hey, Raccoon, can I walk closer to you? He's staring at me now. Where did the other raccoons go to? I'm worried about them. I miss the raccoons. Raccoon, can I come a little bit closer to you over there? Can I walk a little bit closer to you? Raccoon. Raccoon. He's been in the tub. He's soaking wet from his arms. He likes to get in that wash tub. That raccoon loves that wash tub. I got pecans in my pocket, but I'll never be able to give him any pecans. He'll run off. Alright. I'm about 15 feet from him. I'm going to go about another 5 feet. Here come, Raccoon. Here come. Here come. I'm going to walk a little bit closer, Raccoon. I'm going to come a little bit closer, Raccoon. Little tiny. Little tiny, little tiny, little tiny. I come a little bit closer on little tiny. I come a little bit closer on little tiny raccoon. That raccoon. I come a little closer on that raccoon. Raccoon. Hey, Raccoon. I'm about 8 feet from him right now. He is a small raccoon. I wonder where he goes. It's fixing to be daylight. Another 30, 45 minutes, it'll be daylight. I wonder where he go to. Because where I live, houses are bumper to bumper. I live in the city. Yeah, about 5,000 cars a day go past my house. Go 1 block from my house. 1 block from my house, about 5,000 cars a day go by. During the week. On the weekend, not that many. But today, there'll be about 5,000 cars that go past 1 block from my house. I wonder where he goes to. Like I say, houses are bumper to bumper where I live at. I don't live too far from the college. I don't live too far from the hospital. I don't live too far from the fire department. I can actually stand in my yard and see the fire department. I can see the hospital. I can see the college. Standing in my yard. Front yard, backyard, side yard. I can see all that stuff. Lord, I hate to go in there. I got to go in this kitchen. I got to mop the kitchen. Today's trash day. I got to get the trash out. I got to go in the refrigerator and see what all I need to throw out. That's that little tiny raccoon right there. That's that little tiny one right there. He's hungry too. Little tiny, he's hungry. Little tiny. I got that little raccoon, little tiny. I call that raccoon little tiny, little tiny, little tiny, little tiny. Well, he's came a long way from a month ago when he first started coming by. He started coming by in December. He did not come by last night. I did not see him anyway. Got that little squirt right there. I call that raccoon squirt right there. I call that raccoon squirt right there. I call that raccoon that. He sits down. Look at him sitting down. He'll sit down, he'll stand up, he'll sit down, stand up. He likes to sit down when he eats. He does that a lot. Raccoon, I was watching Daniel Boone in there a while ago. Daniel Boone had a raccoon hat on. That Daniel Boone had a raccoon hat on. I remember back in the early 70s, I used to work out of town, and they had this place on the side of the road where they sold Indian moccasins and raccoon hats and just different things like that, and all just a little tourist attraction. Yeah, I bought me the raccoon hat. I bought the moccasin shoes. Then they had a cowboy hat, not a cowboy, but some kind of a hat that was something like a cowboy, but it wasn't a cowboy, but it was a Mexican hat or something like that, maybe. I'm not sure what it was now. Might have been an Indian hat. I don't know if Indians wore hats. Raccoon, did Indians wear hats, Raccoon? Do you know if Indians wore hats? I never seen an Indian wear a hat. Never seen an Indian wear a hat. Look at it, he's squatting, laying down on top of the concrete block. Laying down, got hands in the water. Got half of his mouth, half of his head in the water. That's that raccoon right there. He come running up to me yesterday or day before. He come running up to me. That raccoon did right there. He come running up to me. He was funny. I was at the store day before yesterday. I was in the store, and they done went up $2 on the pecans from when I was buying them last year. Went up $2. I was paying, it was $3.99 for 8 ounces, a half a pound, and now they want $5.99 for 8 ounces. I was paying $9.99 and $10.49 for a pound, and now they want $12 to $16 a pound. For shelled pecans. I missed out on the sale. I went in the store. They had a 90% off on sale on cat food. It was 68 cents, but it was all gone. 68 cents for a 3.5 pound bag of cat food. 3 pound, whatever it was. Yep, somebody got all those. That raccoon right there, he cleaned his mess up. He ain't a messy maker. He don't make a mess like Dirt Devil did. He don't make a mess like Dirt Devil did. Old squirrel right there. I mean that raccoon right there. Yeah, those squirrels, lockjaw, got where he comes around here every day. He comes over here and see what's left. There'll be 2 or 3 squirrels over here there, and I'll walk over here, and all the squirrels kind of run off and get in the tree right there, sit there and look at me. But lockjaw, he'll just hang around. He don't run off. He just takes his time. Lockjaw's learning quick. Squirrel lockjaw. That raccoon right there, he's such a nice raccoon. You could tell he was nice. He took a bath. That raccoon, he took a bath before he come over here to eat something. He took a bath. He got in that water drum. He got in that water drum. He peed in that water drum. Then he drank out that water drum. Oh, that raccoon did that. I got to clean that water drum out today. It's probably been about 5 days the last time I cleaned it out. And dump it upside down and take my little brush and scrub it out and rinse it out. And do that first thing in the morning, and that way it can sit outside and dry before I put water back in it before that night. The raccoon's acting nice. I'm only about 5 feet from him. I hate to try to get any closer, he'll run off. Notice his back leg look like his fur. That might have been where he got in the water. Yeah, that raccoon stands up and sits down on his butt more than I've seen any raccoon do. Stand up on his hind 2 feet and look and smell. He does that a lot. That might be because he's new and is by himself. A young raccoon. He's probably about a year old. Less than a year old. A year old, yeah. Because they'll have babies here. When next month after next, they'll have babies. Because it's I'm still worried about my friend and sidekick. Black Mark, he only come by one time in 19 days now. I think it's 19 days. 18 days, 19 days, something like that. Now looking at his face, trying to see what his face looked like, see if I could recognize anything on his face. But my eyesight is not that good. I'm gonna take a couple more steps while he's over there. I took a couple more steps while you went over there. You caught me, didn't you? Hey, Raccoon, see, he seen you take more steps. He might leave now. He might go home now. He might just leave. It's after 6 o'clock in the morning, a.m. Look like it might rain. We just got a bunch of clouds in the sky. I could see the stars while ago. Look at him. Look at him. He's standing on that drum. He got that 1 foot out of the water. Look at it. That 1 foot out of the water. He ain't letting it get wet. Let's see. Well, it's touching the water now. I hope you're not doing a thing in there. You know what he's doing? He just took a crap in that water, I think. I think he just shit in that water. I'm gonna walk over there and look. See in a minute. Look, that's why he had his leg up. I ain't never seen that before. Raccoon had his leg picked up in that water, and I think he took a crap in there. Raccoon, did you poot in that thing? That squirrel right there, Raccoon pooted in that thing. That squirrel, he pooted in, Raccoon's pooted in that thing. He pooted in that thing, that squirrel did, that raccoon did. I'm about 4 foot from him right now. I just took another step. See, I'm right here. There's my foot. My foot. And there's the breakfast table right there. I'm only about 4 foot from him. He's going home. I'm gonna go there and see if I can see what's in that water. Yeah, right there, that's crap. That's where he just crapped in that water. I heard something right here. Yeah, he just crapped in that water. I didn't know they'd climb in the water, and you seen him climb in and hold that, what, left foot up? He hold the left foot up. I could see this coming out of his butt. Yeah, I had to clean that thing out good today. Alright, stop this video, stop.